Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to this. Again, I really don't know why I'm doing this. It's just a thing that I really felt like I wanted to do. If you can believe it, we're actually 50%. Oh God, cutscene. We're actually 50% of the way done. Again, I'm just gonna talk over cutscenes because really, who gives a shit about the story here? I will mention actually, this cutscene is kind of funny. He just completely destroys Tails. Ready? 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 Oh! Boom! Just edited an explosion there, I guess, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, that's not a face you want to wake up to. Ooh. Oops. Look at this. Oops. You asshole. Anyway, yeah, again, I really don't know why I'm doing this, and I feel like in the last episode especially, I was really scatterbrained. So I do apologize for that, but this is just like, this is a giant stream of consciousness thing I've got going on here, so, because again, this wasn't planned, I just kind of decided, hey, you know, it'd be fun doing this, and then I did it. So that's my story. Anyway, there's a couple of collectibles in here, and I do want to get 100% on these, sort of adventure mode story things. I've got a guide here that I'm using because I can't be bothered to just organically find these things. It's all just power-ups for Big, and I believe actually, weirdly enough, Big has the most power-ups in the game. Like, he is the character with the most power-ups, which is just absurd to me. But, you know, I'm not the programmer. Anyway, left to the entrance of Twinkle Park, we already got that one. Jungle area of the Mystic Ruins. Look on the map and you'll notice two small caves. I'm assuming it's those weird little... They look like alveoli. I'm not sure why that's the first thing that comes into my head. Also, do you like how awkwardly quiet it is now? You can hear the ambient noise in my room. I don't like that. Two small caves. The one nearest to Big's house is the lure. Okay, so I need to go back and then make a left. And then make the second right. So go back. Oh, go back which way? Hold on. I don't know which way I'm going. I'm gonna assume it's this way. Nope, nope. Exact opposite of what I'm doing. Okay. Go back. And then make a left. Yeah. And then the second right. I feel like they just shoehorned this area in to make you spend more time hunting upgrades and stuff than you reasonably have to. I think this is it. Ah, look at that. Look at that. By the way, I should mention that these lure power-ups I think are completely useless for the scope of what we're doing here. These are only for if you're doing the like 100% style extra challenges, the stuff that give you the extra emblems. Why am I talking about this? I'm being as in-depth as I am with like Breath of the Wild. I don't need to be. This is stupid. I don't think anyone's going to be using this as a video guide for playing this game. It's a little late for that. Anyway, you can push Big's bed out of the way and actually get a decent upgrade. Wow, it made my fishing rod thick. I didn't really think about what I was saying there until it already came out of my mouth hole. Anyway, there's one more upgrade in here, I believe. We're making really good time. I still think this is going to be 3 episodes long, but whatever. Adventure mode, ice cap, we have that one. Oh, aboard the egg carrier. Oh, okay, so we're done upgrade hunting. The other ones are not until later. Cool. So then what do we have to do right now? I think we have to go back into the city. I really hope I'm going the right way. This whole jungle area is just the worst. It doesn't matter whose story you're in, unless you're in Sonic or Tails, this whole thing is a pain in the ass to traverse. And I think you have to for... I think everyone's story has you come into this jungle thing at least once. Please tell me this is the exit. I think it is. Yeah, there's a ladder. We're good. So, I did have a start of a stream of consciousness last episode, and oh my god, this is ridiculous. Look at this. This is so dumb. He moves the fastest on the ladder. You do not move that fast any other way when you're playing as this big dumbass. Also, nice tail clipping through the cart. That's fine.
The train headed for Station Square.
Yeah, so I think when you hear the train headed for whatever, I think that means you do have to go on the train. But if you need confirmation, which I do because this game doesn't tell you jack.
Station Square. You may find something.
Yeah, okay. So now let's climb the stairs really fucking slow. Actually, he goes fast up the stairs, which is weird. I think every character does that, though. I think this game's physics are just kind of weird, so that when you're going up an incline, your fucking light speed, I don't know. It's weird shit. Oh, hey! No, I mean, smack him with the net. Sure, he probably deserves it.
I'd better go after Amy.
Yeah, okay. What was I saying? I was saying something before about my stream of consciousness, and now I've lost it. That's it? Just... Oh, there he... Oh, I didn't even notice him back there. Jesus. I'm observant. Okay, bye, buddy. See you later. Was this cutscene necessary? I feel like this is the only time the game is like, hey, here's what you need to be doing. Out of like 6 characters, it's the only time where it's like really obviously, hey, that's where you need to go. Yeah, so I started this stream of consciousness about how the gameplay doesn't really fit in a Sonic game. I think I got through that for the most part. I'm curious as to what these people say about this giant monstrous bastard. No, ma'am, that is not a... It's supposed to be a cat, but I mean, you're about as close to a cat as this thing actually is with that guess of a frog. Yeah, I don't like the fact that there's a fishing game in the... I mean, I don't think anyone does. I don't think I need to justify that. This music, to me, is nostalgic. Not for me, it's nostalgic for... like, watching Game Grumps play this shit and Aaron having his mental breakdown. It's so good. I feel like really weird talking about other people's videos in my video. Especially people who are... Are you seriously trying to push that? Does any other character actually do that? That's ridiculous. Wow, the footprints actually last a long time. That's impressive. See, these ones are just starting to go... Wow. Okay, of all the things they could have dedicated resources to, footprints was not what I thought that they would do. Anyway, Froggy's right there. So, and we can cast really far now. Actually, this upgrade was worth it. I'm not gonna lie to you, this is actually really good. Because that should be right in front of him. Well, it was right in front of him. Can I do that thing where yeah, okay. So I think pressing L and R together is a purposeful inclusion to, like, retract your lure. I'm not sure, though. It might just be a bug. Froggy, come on, dude. Okay, what if I just... Because I know you're gonna go over there. Hey, you like this? You want this? Oh, he wants it. He's going for it. He loves it. Hell yeah. I keep getting, like, halfway through this thought, and then something else happens, and I'm just, like, clueless. Anyway, I feel like that was my problem last episode, too, so I apologize for that again, because I already said that this episode. There's no way this is going to be this easy. There is no way this is going to be this easy. I'm barely even doing anything right now. I'm just holding A at this point and moving the control stick around. No way. Really? Wow. I'm surprised that was that easy for me. Given how much I've seen people, like, lose their shit on this game for being too inconsistent and difficult to manage, that was really easy. So that begs the question, am I just decent at a shitty game? Or... get destroyed. Look at this. It's not even on him. It's just, the frog is just, like, vibrating, floating next to the robot. Oh my god. Anyway. I'm not watching the fucking egg carrier cutscene. That's like, that cutscene is in everybody's story, regardless whether or not it's relevant to them.
This place doesn't look familiar to me at all.
You think? Okay, so... Please don't ever do that again. Sir, you're violating my personal space right now. I do not appreciate that whatsoever. So if I make this one long episode, I could actually finish all of this. So there's one more upgrade in here, which I believe we can access by going through here. Yeah, I had to do that, by the way. That high score shit, I don't know if I mentioned this. I'm going for 100%, so I will be doing the stuff that all of these upgrades are for, but I'm not going to do it on camera because hell no. I've already had a bitch of a time with a lot of stuff. I'm not doing that to myself. I think that's everything. I think. Yeah, because that's gold, right? Like that's supposed to mean you've got the gold standard of fishage, if that's a thing people say. Probably not. Which door? I think it's this one, but I have to slam my fat ass on this thing. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, what I was trying to get across in the last episode as well, besides the gameplay not fitting whatsoever, is the fact that Big's design in and of itself is horrifying. Okay, Big the cat, okay? This monstrosity, which is bigger than most humans in this continuity, is supposed to be a cat. How the fuck is this thing a cat? Like, you could have called this a bear, and I would have believed you more. This is not a cat. There is no way in hell that this design started as a cat. Like, I think they just slapped the name, oh, it's a cat on it, retroactively, because they were like, no, a bear or a fucking mongoose on steroids is too much for kids to handle. Because this isn't... What are those ears? Okay, his arms, he's fat? He's got, like, the fat people arms? And, again, I'm not trying to, like... I'm not trying to make fun of any body type here. I'm just saying, this is, like... not a cat. There's... I wanted to really accentuate how awkward that silence was as well, by the way. This isn't a cat. There's no universe that exists where this is a cat. That's all I'm trying to say. Anyway, this is one of the more unique levels, at least I think it is, because, like, I would actually love a room like this. I think that would be really cool. I know what it is, you fucking ball thing. Thing is, where is... Okay, Froggy's right here. So once again, and I feel like every other character has, like, some evolution to their gameplay. Like with, I don't know, with Sonic you get progressively harder level... Why can't I move this the other way? With Sonic you get, like, progressively harder levels, and with Tails you get, like, oh, okay, Sonic is progressively a little harder to beat. I feel like with Big, it's just, you're doing the same thing, what is this, four times? And then that's it, like, it just kind of ends. There is one sort of evolution on the formula, so to speak, which we will see this episode, because I'm just realizing now that this is going to be a very... There we go. This is going to be a very short thing. I was expecting maybe 3 episodes out of this, but we're only 14 minutes in, and we don't have much more to do. Now, Froggy is being a bit of a bitch here. Like, this is actually difficult. I feel like the difficulty scales... Camera, dude, like... What am I supposed to do with this? There we go. I feel like this is the only time the difficulty actually feels like it's scaled. The rest of them felt the exact same no matter what you were doing. Look at Big Bag there. Kind of waggling that thing around. But yeah, the strategy that I've used and that has worked every single time so far is basically just hold down the A button and rotate the control stick counterclockwise. That's all I'm doing. That's all this gameplay is. That's why I wanted to record this, because I wanted something entertaining to do with my time while I was doing this mind-numbing shit. And I really sound like I'm hating on all of this, and I kind of am, I guess.
Yes.
Oh shit, no, there's this. Ugh. Do I really want to make a 20-minute Big the Cat episode? You know what? We'll go for it. We'll do it. Huh? And another thing, why this voice? Why did you put this voice on this cat? This quote-unquote cat. You know what he looks like? He looks like a bear. This design started as a bear. Should I even watch this cutscene? Does anybody give a shit about the story of... First of all, does anybody give a shit about the story of Sonic Adventure DX? Secondly, does anybody give a shit about the story of Big the Cat? I really think the answer to both of those questions is no. Okay, don't do that. Although, actually, I feel like this cutscene conveys more of the...
Trust me?
Yeah, this conveys more of the preface to Sonic Adventure than the rest of the flashback, time travel, whatever they are, cutscenes do. His arms. What are those arms? It looks like a big... His arms look more like fish than the things in the tanks with Froggy. They look like big, flopping tuna fish. His arms look like tuna. Not like mashed tuna, like the fish tuna. Dude, I got shit to do. I don't care about any of this. Yeah? Go on.
The controller itself.
Yeah? I'm intrigued.
Could this be the emerald that controls the 7 chaos?
Well, it is bigger than the rest of them, so reasonably. See, that actually it actually gives some context. Sonic Adventure 2 makes more sense if you watch that cutscene. Why is this in Big's story?
I don't like the looks of this place.
Alright. Well, Big's dead.
If something happens now, there's no point to my rescuing you.
And he actually addresses that. I'm about to die.
Both.
Yeah, who would bother to save you both?
We better get going, buddy.
Who would bother to save Big and Froggy from obscurity in 2020? Sweet. So I get to ride another train as Big? I'm down for it. I'm living for it. Let's do it. Hell yeah. Big the Cat's personal monorail service. That's the reason this was put in here, by the way. Does any other character have to use the monorail? Maybe Amy does, or no. Gamma, I think, does. But that's it. Besides that, it's all Big, baby. Okay, I believe this is it. I believe this is the finale to... Buddy, you're gonna need to stop doing that. I'm not labeled, like, for kids or anything, but... I don't know, I'm thinking like I'm a general audience's thing. I don't like... Boy, the juxtaposition of Big's soulless eyes with that fish just going to town in the background, I'm putting a stop to this. This is ridiculous. What, hello? There we go. This game is so fucking bad. It's bad, but in like the worst way, or in the best way, sorry. Like, I'm so nostalgic for this because this was my childhood. But looking back at it now, it's like...
I see you're trying to escape. I'm right on time.
Why do you care about Big? He's irrelevant.
And don't forget the Chaos Emerald.
Oh, it's this cutscene. Oh, I love this. This is so fucking awkward. Okay, I'm actually gonna shut up. Well, no, maybe I won't shut up. I'm gonna really draw attention to the really awkward part of this cutscene, though. Okay, first of all, he just throws that thing up as it clips through his chin. So that's a thing that happens. Also, his tongue is above the bottom of his mouth. Here we go. This is where things get good.
All right, and now for the frog. The frog is possessed by
Watch how it cuts all over the place.
You get your tail. You'll be complete.
Back to him.
Strong.
Back to Big. Back to Liquid. Back to Frog. Why does it cut like that? Like, that's hilarious. And what is he bouncing on right now? Did you... The frog was bouncing on nothing. Hey, you got your dick tail off of the frog. That's fucking... I thought about making that joke and I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. And then I just went and did it anyway.
Unbelievable. Look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, that's one way to put it. I'm not watching the rest of this fucking cutscene. Just start. The boss is you fish for the frog, by the way. That's what's happening here. I cannot believe this is a thing, but it's a thing. It is most definitely a thing. And I actually forget how to do this. Like that? What am I supposed to be doing here? Like, yeah, I see that it's... Oh, don't do that. I see that it's given me a target, but, like, I can't actually aim for that target, so... What's happening here? Oh, there we go. That's it. That's all you have to do. It's just... It's kind of luck, honestly. I felt like I was aiming at it every time, but, that's it.
Hooray! Soggy.
Yeah, that's it. That's the end. It's almost like this story shouldn't have been in the game, and I have a theory. And I'm going to talk about that theory while the rest of this cutscene plays out. Don't worry, we're not going to sit and watch the credits together. I'm not that cruel. I have a theory, and the track is going to restart. Oh, no, I actually have to do something. I have to walk 2 steps over toward this thing.
Hey, maybe we could use this.
Yeah, I trust you to fly. I don't see how that could possibly be a bad idea.
Oh well, I'll give it a try anyway.
Yeah, sure. Worst comes to worst, you know, hundreds of people die because you mash that thing into a fucking residential area. It's all good. This is hilarious. First of all, just video playing in the background, just like What the hell happened to... Did you see that? What is that? Okay, I'm gonna talk about my theory before the fucking credits start, because it's gonna start soon. My theory is that this story was an afterthought. I feel like Big the Cat was not supposed to be in this game. They rushed to include something to appeal to really casual, slow-paced gamers, quote-unquote, and it was all an afterthought. Big the Cat was an afterthought. And yes, he has very high meme potential. He's very much a mocker. He's a lightning rod for mockery in this game and in the Sonic franchise as a whole. And ooh, don't do that. And I feel like he was actually an afterthought. So that's my theory. I have no proof to substantiate this. This is just me kind of spitballing. Also, it's over. There's no more gameplay. I don't... If you're still watching this, I'm sorry. Thank you for joining me on this little adventure. This is relevant to absolutely nothing else on the channel, so, oh, look at that. I get to do the last story now. Fantastic. So, anyway, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did, I wouldn't blame you at all if you didn't. So yeah, I guess more Zelda will be coming after this. This is just something I felt the need to do. So, yeah, join me next time for something probably better than this. This is a fucking banger song, though.